All right, so this is how it's going with this fucking Colorado fucking state. God sent me in the position I am for what I is about to fucking get unwound. So, 101, and they still haven't sent me an email or a text in order for me to join their little fucking group that they want me to pay and go. And when this gets exposed, it's going to be awesome. So, the dead man switch is fucking running. All right, so I'll leave it at that. It's 101. We still haven't fucking here. It's supposed to be sent to this fucking email. If it's oops, fucker. All right.
Gateway to Success. This is Melissa. How can I help you?
Melissa, I'm sorry, I didn't remember who I spoke to earlier. My name is James Rivera, and I called in to have you guys send me a link to my email, and I still have not received it. My appointment was at one.
She's sending it right now, James. I'm actually talking with Nancy right now.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that.
She's gonna send it to you in just a minute.
Well, no, it's all right. You sometimes you have no idea about me and computers. So no,
yeah,
I just thought
she's gonna help you out as much as she can.
Yeah, no, thank you for just checking. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get dropped through the loop.
No, no worries.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.
It's froze up, Dad. I, can you hear me now? Hello?
I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, sorry, it was my phone. I don't know why it's doing this. It's been turning the ringer off. Like every time I turn my phone on, the ringer goes to immediately off, and or the volume, like the volume for whatever reason. Every time I turn my phone, or like anytime I use it and then shut it off, like the volume is always. I have to always turn it on, and it's. I hate phones. Anyway, how are you doing?
Very good. Did you turn off
Yeah, that's fine.
your... Okay. So, Mr. Rivera, today's your first session.
Uh
I
huh.
will ask you to just face the camera and turn off, like, in case you're doing something else.
No,
Part of
sorry, I'm thinking while you're talking. So sometimes it helps me to, just stare and think while you're talking, if you don't mind. I mean, sometimes it's the way I learn.
actually, I don't mind a little bit. In 2 hours, it's going to be way less than that. So this is just one session, okay? That's
Yeah,
45
yeah.
minutes. And it's even like 30 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Something going on with your shoulder?
Not really. Why?
No? No, just like kind of, okay, perfect. So,
Well, my
the
hands
main
shake
task,
really bad, so it's kind of nice to put it on my shoulders so my hands don't shake. I mean, if you really want to be personal, I mean, usually I try not to talk about my shaking because it is a disability and it is embarrassing.
like, I don't care, whatever it makes you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, there's no problem with that. And just for you to know, there is no judgment in this session. There is no like bad intention or anything to be like um, shamed or
No, I'm
embarrassed
just
for.
telling you
Okay,
what I feel about my disability. Okay.
I understand. So this is going to be your weekly TV session. Okay, this is going to be individual sessions.
Weekly
So
sessions.
yeah,
Okay.
weekly
For how
sessions.
long?
Explained you that last week. You remember?
Well, I know, but like, I mean, you should have a set number of classes. So how many classes am I taking?
Explained you last week. You asked the same
Well, I
question.
know, but you said you would
There's
you were gonna get all of this, and we were gonna discuss it like like all of it today, like basically. So that's why I'm asking these questions again because I didn't get the correct
I
answer, or sorry.
I didn't say that. So I explained to you that on your DB contract that you sign,
Uh huh.
and I invite you to reread, right? Um, and that it explains that it's not a specific number of sessions.
All
It will
right.
depend. It will depend on your objectives, okay, and how you improve on those objectives. Which ones are those?
I don't know. You're trying to make me a better person.
I'm sorry.
You're trying to make me a better person.
It's not your
That
the
what?
goals. Those were not the
What were the goals then if they're not to make me a better person?
well. So those are the things that we need to talk about, okay? Because last time we just leave it as this is going to be your sessions, okay?
I know, but then I start asking questions, and then you come down on me for it. So please, just whatever you need to do. Let's just move forward, okay?
So Mr. Rivera will ask you to reread the DB contract, okay? Something you signed already, and it explains there how's how
Mm-hmm.
this treatment is going to be for you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So as I explained last time, you need a minimum of 3 treatment plan reviews. Those
Yeah.
treatment plan need going to be every 3 months. Okay? And you
Well,
need
I know
a
you just said
minimum
that
of
I'm going to have
three.
weekly domestic violence classes. So we're talking 9 months, 4 times a month, times 9 is 28. Is that not right? 36. I'm sorry, I need a calculator sometimes. Numbers.
It's it's a minimum of 3 treatment plan reviews. That doesn't mean that you're going to complete after 9 months. It will depend on you. So you can, but if you miss sessions or if
Oh,
you
okay,
miss the
okay, okay. All right, thank you.
okay. So we need to set those goals, okay? Those goals need to be related to relationships, okay? So it could be like improve communication skills, improve empathy, accountability, patience, auto control, um, self control, self respect. So we need to think what are going to be those goals for you.
Oh,
Okay?
are we gonna? Can we read the Bible then? Because that I mean, if we're talking about self improvement, and if we're having,
We definitely cannot read the Bible during
why
session
not?
because that's not a treatment.
That's not treatment.
It is not treatment for domestic violence.
Really? I thought the Bible covered. I thought the Bible covered everything.
Oh, you think? Since when you're reading the Bible?
Huh?
Since when you're reading the Bible?
For probably the last 30 years plus. You don't really know about Jehovah's Witnesses, do you?
About what?
Jehovah's Witnesses, do you?
And that is not the topic. That's not why you're here, correct?
You just asked me a question, and now I'm trying to help you understand it. And anytime I give you an answer, you don't like it. So what I'm trying to tell you is Jehovah's Witnesses go to meetings 5 times a week. Well, they used to go once during the week and then another time during the week, and then you used to go to Sunday and you used to do 2 hours on Sunday. So yeah, for 30 plus years in and out, that's what my life was. So I'm sorry, I just see Jesus as the greatest teacher in the world. I don't see how you could not teach
Did
him.
you keep doing that?
Huh?
Did you keep doing that, those sessions?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm no longer a Jehovah's Witness anymore to the organization, but I'm still God's servant.
Okay. Then you're doing specific things like what's like a schedule, or you're going to a place. How
Um,
you're doing that?
God is with me 24/7. So, like when I sleep, when I eat, when I talk, when I think, me and God are my relationship with God is yeah. You'll never understand my relationship with God. I know that for a fact.
And it's no problem with that. I respect that. I'm happy that you're happy with your relationship with God.
Mhm.
But that's not the thing during this treatment, during this session. Okay.
Okay.
So if you feel better, if you feel better like reading the Bible, like you can totally do that, but not during session. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, I
what?
was just trying to
But
find out like what our goals were here.
first, so which one do you think can be the goal?
I don't know. I work on them every day. So I mean, like every day living as a human, you're faced with your conscience, and every day you make a choice to do what's right or wrong. I mean, nobody can fucking train you for that. That's in your heart. That's in your soul. It's in your mind. So if you either fucking do it or you don't do it. I mean, it's real fucking simple.
Those cannot be goals, right? We need to, as you said, because you said it, we need to figure out which ones are going to be the goals. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So just quick question, give me a reminder. Do you have Medicaid?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, so uh, no, that's it. I can't even leave the state until this is done, huh?
No, you cannot. Have you talked to your probation officer about that?
What? Why? It's you just told me I can't. So why are we gonna have that conversation?
Okay. So let's go back to the goals, okay? That needs to be the goal of this session. Set the goals.
Okay, you're in charge. I'm just along
Oh,
for the ride. You're the conductor. You're the brains of this operation.
actually, like I'm just guiding you, okay? It's not, but it's your process. So
Well, can I ask a question?
I cannot set
Can I ask a
I
question
cannot
honestly?
set your goals. So which do you think? Yes, you can ask.
How did you get this job? Like, how did you be able to qualify to?
We're not good. Sorry, Rivera. You can ask as many questions as you want, but that doesn't mean that I need to answer all of them. Okay?
Okay, okay, no,
So,
that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you guys, that's why we are in the system we're in.
okay. So, let's go back to the goals. Okay? Which goals do you think can work for you?
I just told you the Bible every day. Like that's my whole focus in life. So if there's a
That's
goal
not
that
the
you,
goal.
huh?
That's a subject. That's a thing. Okay? This
How,
is
how is that not a goal? To
a
live
goal.
like Christ, to
That's
be
a
like Christ. How is that not a goal? If I was Christ, do you think I would have hurt my wife? I mean, I'm asking you. I mean, we're supposed to have a session here. You're supposed to help me get better. So let's talk. Unless I don't understand what you want from me. Okay, like what do
we
you
need
what
to set goals.
I
We need to set goals, Mr. Rivera.
okay
Okay?
okay what
We
goal
need
would
to
you like
set.
to set?
Those are not going to be my goals. Those need to be your goals. This is your treatment. Okay?
Yeah, I know. I've walked into it. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So, Bible cannot be a goal. I'm so sorry for that.
I know.
Okay? So, I understand that you feel good with your relationship with God. Okay?
Hmm.
And like you can read it as much as you want, right? In your free time.
Yeah. Well,
But
I know.
here,
Well, I know. But this all started with me becoming mentally sick, physically and mentally, and that's what started this whole thing. So, how is it that for my entire life I've never lived in, I've never had a domestic violence charge in my life. I've, lived a clean life. I lived with my wife for 7 years, and never did we ever have a screaming match at one another.
okay.
Never once did I put my hands on my wife. I've never even touched my wife. I've never even blocked her. I've never thrown my wife out. In fact, when she's really fucked up, I've gotten really pissed at her. But instead, I've sacrificed my life, my choices, and everything to make sure she was a better off person. Because she decided to screw around with an inmate at DOC, the one sin you can't do. And I quit my job, quit my life, quit my house, moved to California to get her shit straight, worked while she got her mental shit straight. And then we went to Washington. I got her mental shit where she was working again and I was working. And then my mom got cancer. And then that really just messed up the whole thing. And then we moved back here and then we go through all the shit again of all of her sins that I still had to fucking clean up. And I still never once screamed at my wife for it, ever brought it up with her, or ever even docked down to her for it. In fact, the one time I did get kind of pissed at her is when we didn't have a dime to our name and she had whatever was left in her account and we had to buy something. And I told her, well, this is the fucking choices you made. This is where we're at. So she had to use whatever money she had left in her account to buy a fucking piece, not food, not rent, nothing, a piece so we could, move on with our life. And then I moved back to Colorado. I work at DOC again. I'm asked to work 24 fucking hours a week. I have dystonia. I can't sleep. I'm in pain all the fucking time. And I'm getting rode my ass by every fucking buddy. And then my wife rides my fucking ass. So I just said, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't fucking work 80 hours a week, fucking take care of a dog, fucking do every fucking thing for everybody else when I'm the fucking guy with the fucking disability, is sick and in pain all the fucking time and has to beg every goddamn fucking month for medication because I'm a fucking chronic pain person. And then to top it all off, I decide to come off the fucking opiates and I lose 70 pounds. I stop eating. I stop sleeping. And then when I glitch out, I grab my wife's wrist for fucking whatever reason, help, I don't know. She said I started fucking shaking like I was rebooting myself and just started squeezing. And I don't even remember any of that. So I don't understand how you're going to be able to make me a better person out of this or help me with domestic violence or somehow have a program for the next year of my life that's going to make me a better person when you can't even acknowledge that God is the ultimate in love and judgment. And how are we going to move forward when you don't even share any of my values or beliefs?
I understand you, Mr. Rivera. Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
go. You said like a lot of things, and I understand and I can hear that, as you said, you're in pain all the time.
Uh-huh.
You're going through a lot of things, and most of them, like, you don't even remember, correct? Like, you don't remember what happened that time.
It's because I was, like I said, could you imagine going 2 weeks without
I
sleeping or a week? I mean, up 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And it wasn't by choice.
I understand
Do
you.
you know
I'm
I
not
had
judging
jaundice
you.
of the liver? They
I'm
almost
just trying.
killed me and I almost died. And I almost died because you guys, the medical team, put so many goddamn drugs in me, they almost killed me. And then made my arms look like pin cushions because they kept filling me with so many damn drugs. And then while I was going through all this shit, I was forced constantly to take medication that I kept saying something was not right, and nobody would listen to me. All they wanted to do was keep shoving goddamn fucking pills down my mouth. Until I stopped, finally said, fuck it. I went and grabbed all those goddamn pills and threw them away in the goddamn trash. And then finally started getting better. Yeah.
I'm not judging you.
I don't,
Okay, I'm like
honestly, I don't
telling.
care if you do or don't. I'm just letting you know that. I mean, to me, I mean, you're a human being or whatever, but your personal feelings toward me really don't matter. I mean, this is business. This is me coming in and
I
buying
agree.
fucking
I agree.
cookies and walking out the door.
As I think it's both ways. Okay, like, we are not here to feel something. Okay, we're here to try to understand, and for you to understand why you're here. Okay, and
Okay.
that to be able to complete this treatment and you move wherever you want to move, because I understand that you want to move
Oh
out
yeah,
of Colorado.
this libtard fucking state. Oh Jesus.
Agreed. So to be able to do that, you need to complete this treatment. Okay,
I know it's
that's
gonna
going to
take
be the
me over a year to complete.
okay. To complete it faster, we need to set the goals. Okay,
Uh
as I
huh.
mentioned, the goal of this session will be to set 3 goals. Okay,
Yes.
you need. Okay, great. To be able to complete those goals, those need to be. We need to measure them. Okay, those goals need to be related to relationships. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
relationship with others. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
could be communication, could be patience, could be
Oh, trust me, you have no idea how much my patience is.
okay. So to be able to complete treatment, you need to show improvement on those goals.
How are we gonna do that?
Okay. So let me put you an example. Okay.
Okay.
So, I know this is not your case. So
Uh-huh.
this is just an example.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
So, perfect. So if my TB case happened when my kids were present, okay, were present during the incident, okay, I need to understand that healthy relationships and violent behaviors can impact my kids, okay. So for example, the goal would be aware of the impact of domestic violence and improve the relationship with children, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So to be aware of that, that's going to be my goal.
Okay, so what would you do for me where everybody's basically left me abandoned and you want me to what go grovel back to them to fucking try to make it better so that way I can be their whipping bitch again? Because right now I'm telling you my relationship with people is on thin fucking ice. Like I don't trust anybody. I don't care to trust anyone. And right now there are very few people in this world I trust. Uh People I know.
Like family members or friends.
Not family members. No, none of my family. I trust not a single soul in my family.
Okay. So friends at some point they were like
Yeah, I
co-workers
have a couple
or
of friends that have been friends for a long time. I've had friends for fucking. I've had friends since I was a fucking sixth grader. I actually hadn't seen him the other day. I haven't seen him in fucking 20 years ever since his wife committed suicide.
okay. So Mr. Rivera,
Huh?
I'm not saying that it's right or wrong not
Huh?
to trust, okay? But if at some point for you trusting can be an issue or was an issue, or do you want to improve in that area, that could be that we can work on.
No, I have my relationship with God. I trust God fully. That's why I'm here. So my trust in
Okay.
God above all things, and I know this is hard for you to understand because people like you don't really comprehend this, but like you have to think of the bigger picture when you as a person, how did you come into existence? How did the world come into existence? How did any of that deal? You have to think about somebody made it. And so when you understand that, then you'll understand me.
Okay. And we both know that we don't need to think the same way, right? I might comprehend things in a way, and you will comprehend things in a different way. Okay?
Right. So what? So which?
We're not
Never mind. Go
we're
ahead.
not going to say which one is right or wrong.
Okay.
They're just different. Okay?
Okay.
We still need to think about the three goals, Mr.
Yeah.
Rivera. That's
Yeah. I
still
know.
our goal.
I know. I keep trying to tell you that they're there, but you don't hear me.
Maybe you don't hear me that we need three goals. They need to be measurable. They need to be related to relationships. Okay?
I just told you
So
I have a relationship with God that is unbreakable. So why is that so hard for you to
if
understand?
it's not okay, great. So if it's unbreakable, then we don't need to work on that one.
Okay. And I
It's
told you
fine.
I don't trust
It
anyone in my
works for you.
family, and I don't want anything really to do with them because they wrote me all off, and not one of them has fucking called me and cared about me or make sure any fucking thing since this has really all happened. So why do I want to go back to them and be their whipping bitch? So on that, my wife, because the domestic violence, you guys forced a restraining order after she asked for the officers that were arresting me to put me under an A1 medical because she knew I wasn't right. And Colorado just stepped in and said, no, that's not right. So my wife had to go move out of my house to go get in our house, actually. That's my house now. But she had to go get an apartment, which we really couldn't afford because I was working all the time. So now she's paying for another fucking place and living in another place. I'm stuck here by myself, which I actually needed my wife at the time because me and my wife were inseparable. We didn't ever think we'd ever get divorced. And here we are. Because the state helped me out so much with that. And then left me in jail for 30 days. I didn't get a fair trial. I went through 4 fucking lawyers. I was stuck in jail for 30 days, not only thinking I beat my wife and dog because that's what they accused me of. So when I got out of jail, I didn't even want to walk to the fucking house to even look at my wife because I had no idea what really happened. So how are you going to teach me about domestic violence and relationships and stuff? I mean, honestly, like, have you ever been through any of this?
Not about the things that you mentioned, no.
Okay, just wanted to clear.
First of all, I don't need to go through things, and I am not saying I'm perfect and the one who's going to teach you how to be the perfect person or have a perfect relationship. Okay?
Okay.
That's not the goal.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not.
No. Well, then I don't know. Okay. Sorry. I mean, this is just sometimes I guess I maybe I just brain damage. Lots of it. Lots of brain damage.
Okay. Mr. Rivera, for this treatment, you need to set 3 goals, and you need 2 classes a week.
I know. 2 classes a week now?
Okay. Correct.
Okay. So now I have to go twice a week, so I have to go 8 times a month?
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. And how much does this cost per episode?
The TV is 35. Well, both are 35, but I think Medicaid, no?
Yeah, Medicaid. But so you're talking $70 a treatment? Huh. Sounds about right. So that's basically $300 a month.
To
Yeah. And I mean, how do you guys help people that have gone through this when you keep taxing them and they probably lost their job and their family, and then you guys keep pushing them into the corner where they actually commit more crimes?
We don't push them to do that.
Oh, sure you don't. No, I mean, when you're financially strapped, though, you make decisions because you're desperate.
I understand. But there's
Do you?
always options,
Oh,
right?
yeah, there's always options. I know.
We have not still set the goals. Okay.
All
And
right.
let me
So
do the
can I
role
ask you?
second.
Have you ever read the Bible? Well, no, but
What?
have you ever read it? I mean, have you ever read what the fruitage of the Spirit is? Do you know what the fruitage of the Spirit is? God's Spirit, God's active force. So the fruitage of the Spirit is love, joy, and peace. Those three things are the first commandments. And you know what Jesus also said? The first two commandments of the Bible covered the entire Bible was love your God with your whole mind, soul, and heart, and love your neighbor as yourself. Under those, you cover the entire two laws of the Bible. I mean, everything is covered in the Bible. I mean, I'm sure you've heard the Good Samaritan and stuff. All that relates back. I mean, our history is so vitally important to us. If we don't understand where we've been, what has happened to us, how are we supposed to move forward?
Okay. You have that clear, correct?
I'm sorry, what?
You have that clear.
Have what?
You
I have
understand that
what?
part. You have that clear. It's clear for you.
Yeah, it's very clear
You
for me. It's
understand
very,
that part.
very, very crystal clear for me. Yes, it is absolutely crystal clear for me.
Okay. Right. That works for you.
Yes, yes, it works for me. It's my whole reason of being.
So you can base like this treatment on that. That I understand. It's like part of your could be part of your core beliefs. Okay. What makes you feel good? What helps you? Okay. And as you said, what makes you like being here. Regardless of that you can use it, like as part of this, but we cannot base this treatment on that. Okay?
No,
That's why we
so
cannot read the Bible here.
well, I know, but I mean, those. I mean, it's all. See, this is what you don't understand too. Is everything is connected. Have you ever heard of the infinity and how everything is a loop?
Mr. Rivera.
Yeah.
If there, okay, we have not even set 3 goals for you to complete treatment.
Love covers everything.
Okay. I, I
Okay.
love
All right,
love.
let's move forward then.
Okay. Perfect. We need to set 3 goals. What do you want to do first? Set the 3 goals or set your next class?
We can set my next class. My mind kind of is tired after this. Thanks for the reminder stuff though, and I need it early in the morning too because in the midday it kind of messes everything up. So you ain't concerned at all the stuff that's going on in the world with the end times and stuff and the Bible and how all that stuff's coming
For
true?
next week,
Huh?
Mr. Rivera.
Huh?
For next week,
Yeah.
I just have Wednesday, May 1st at 11:38.
Well, how am I supposed to do two treatments then?
Sorry?
Well, you said I had to do two treatments a week, so we have to schedule for two treatments, right? So I mean,
Classes. That's okay. So, as I explained to you before, one is going to be domestic violence, and you're going to have another different class than domestic violence.
what other class do I need from that? You know what? I'll just wait till next week because like I said, my head hurts already.
So, next session it's going to be May 1st at 11:30 a.m.
That's
Okay?
perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's beautiful. Thank you. I love May. May 1st is a good day. That's 5/1, 51.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, today is 4/22.
And why is that special?
In the Bible, haven't you ever looked at all the numbers in the Bible?
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It's what I talk to people about, so they don't really like talking to me about it. So that's where that's why my friendship was only with God right now. It was because nobody else wants to talk about God. So I'm like, all right, well, then we don't really need to be friends anymore. Yeah, this thing has taught me to move on with my life and leaving the world behind.
And we both understand that we're not here to be friends, so that's why we can take that out of the equation.
What do
Okay?
you mean? What?
Like, we don't need to be friends, so that's why, like, that part is not going to be part of the session.
The religion?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So you're not even worried about the financial collapse? Your country or any of that stuff going on?
Who said that I'm not worried about that?
I don't know. Well, most people when they're worried about stuff that kind of bugs them, they want to talk about it. But
That was your assumption, correct? Because I never said
no, I get
what
that
made
feeling from you. I have that weird sense where I read people and I kind of know who they are right away.
oh oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a gift God gave me.
Okay.
Kind of for a while it was kind of a curse, but now I kind of really appreciate it. Well, I thought it was a curse sometimes. I mean, sometimes it helped me out so many times, but it kind of sucked because like when I'd run into people, I was just like, oh, you're that kind of person.
Okay. Can you explain me more?
No, no. Well, maybe later on we'll get into that a little bit more. But then you have to get into the Bible and stuff, and you really don't want to. I know. It's a complex book. Have you ever looked at it?
I'll look at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's any day that you prefer for your second class?
No.
No?
No. No. No.
You're flexible? Okay.
I
I
guess
appreciate
so. I
that.
mean, I'm at your mercy. I mean, I like that grin. That was pretty good. Half and half day.
Okay. So the options that I have, it's Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Sure.
What other option I have?